Hey favorite foodies, welcome back to my channel and thanks for being here. Today we are making this delicious and simple oven baked moi-moi with smelt fish. Now without much ado, let's get right into making this deliciousness. Now first of all, we're going to need smelt fish. Now this fish is perfect for this recipe. If you don't have smelt fish, you can use any other fish that you have. So how I prepare the smelt fish is that I get some seasoning. I'm using Italian seasoning. You can use a mix of seasonings, whatever you have. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on the fish. I'm going to mix it together. Then I'm going to get a baking pan. I usually would like to spread my parchment paper on it, and I will put the fish on the parchment paper and I'll just spread it out like this. And I'm gonna put this in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and this should sit in the oven for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes. I like it really dry. Next up, we are going to soak some California long red chili pods. Now this is the same thing as tatashe, so if you're in Nigeria you can use tatashe. This is what I use here in the United States. This is the alternative that I have and it works. I'm going to soak it in hot water for about 30 minutes and then I will wash and take out the seed when it's ready. Now alternatively, you can soak this with regular room temperature water for a longer period. Here I have some already washed, peeled and soaked beans. Now I washed this overnight. I took off the peels of the beans and I soaked it in water overnight. Now this helps the beans to soften and it makes it to blend really quickly, and it gives it a really good texture. So here it is. I just poured some water above the beans and soaked it overnight. Now here our smelt fish is ready. It's out of the oven. It's dry and it's ready to go. So I will set this aside and continue prepping the rest of the ingredients for this recipe. Now here my tatashe or my chili pods are soft enough. I'm going to take out the seeds and wash them, and I am going to blend the seeds along with the other ingredients. Now here I have the already washed tatashe, my onions, habanero and bell pepper. I have hot water in this ramekin. I am going to dissolve some chicken bouillon in the hot water. I also have some hot oil over there. I will dissolve 1 cube of chicken bouillon, which is equivalent to 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon if you are using the ones that are ground. And I'm going to just mix everything together and make sure it's dissolved properly. Now next up, I'm going to put all of our vegetables into a blender. I'm going to add in the washed beans. Now I already filtered the water out, so I just added it in. I'm adding in the dissolved chicken bouillon. I'll add in the hot oil. Make sure you warm the oil, it's necessary. I'm going to add in some salt. I'll add in about 1 cup of water and I'll mix everything together. Guys, this is the best way to mix your moi moi. Put everything in the blender and mix. Now look at that texture. Now I'm going to pour this into a bowl and I'm going to mix some more with my whisk. Now this is to make sure that this moi moi comes out really fluffy. I can tell you for a fact that all of my ingredients are enough because I have used this particular recipe for a long time and it comes out perfect all the time. So with my whisk, I'm just going to keep mixing until it's really smooth and looks really fluffy, and you find some air in it. And now at this point, I'm going to get a greased pan. I'm going to pour in some of the moi moi and I'm going to sprinkle some of that smelt fish on it and pour on it the rest of the moi moi liquid. Now if you have a smaller pan, you can use it. You can also use ramekins, but I prefer to use these. This is quick, it's easy, and just put it in the bowl and then place it in the oven. Now I have here some already boiled eggs. I cut them in 2 halves using a crinkle cutter, but you can use a regular knife. I'm just going to spread this on top of the moi moi. Now this is ready to go into the oven. One more step we have to take. Now we're going to add some water, hot water, to a bigger and deeper baking dish. And then you want to put the small baking dish into the big one like this. Make sure the water doesn't cover up the smaller one. And then you want to use some foil paper to cover it up, making sure you seal it really well because we don't want the steam to escape. Now we'll bake this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 1 hour 30 minutes. And guys, our moi moi is ready. Now look at this deliciousness. Guys, this tasted really good. I usually just use my knife, you know, to cut in between, making sure I don't cut through the eggs. Now this is a really easy way and quick way to make your moi moi, especially when you know you're running late in cooking your food. You could just do it this way. It comes out delicious, and it's this method I use it all the time. Now this is the end of this video. Please like and subscribe for more delicious recipes from me. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks and enjoy.